some workouts with you today. Just make sure you have comfortable clothes, room to move around. I'm just going to grab my weights. I have a 5-pound set, 3 pounds, and also 8 or 10, you know, whatever you'd like. So it's really nice to have at least a little bit heavier weight and a lighter weight for when you're doing your workouts so that you can work different muscles. With your arms farther away, you usually need a lighter weight. And then with the arms closer to the body, sometimes then for your bicep curls, you might want that heavier weight at that time. You can also double up on some light weights like a 2 and a 5, this one is, to make it into an 8. So you can grab both of those and do that too, just so that you can hang on to them. Okay, we'll be doing that during the second part of the class. So we just want to get warmed up for that couple of minutes to start out and really take your time. So before you start, drink a little water. Good to partway through stop and just grab some water and come back. And then after, drink some water, and then very soon after you drink that water, drink some more, and maybe a little more, you know, maybe 15, 20 minutes after, to really kind of rehydrate. So you want to kind of drink that water after because you've sweated out some of the free radicals in your body, kind of cleaned them out, and you want that to flush out so that you feel so much better after you're done. So we're going to tap our toes ahead. So really taking your time, just moving as far as you're comfortable. Some days you may feel like you don't have as much energy, so just kind of go along as far as you're comfortable. Maybe walk around if you feel like you just need a little break. Come right back, kind of keep moving. Still are going to get some of that good exercise in, and then we're going to do the heels. And some days you feel like stretching farther, reaching a little more, putting a little more effort into, and it just will grow on you as you kind of do it more. Get more comfortable with the moves, trying something different. Or you like the same kind of class, but you may do it a little easier one time, a little harder. Same with walking. We're going to tap to the side now. You may go out walking, and some days you may add in some areas that have hills. You may go a little faster and then a little slower, or just be walking to keep moving and enjoy the scenery and to just refresh yourself. So you can really kind of mix up how you're working out or moving to make it more fun for you. So if you keep moving, kind of get that 3 to 5 or more times a week in, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. Just whatever you can do is going to be really helpful in how you feel, how your body digests your food, how much better you can sleep. Just everything in your body works so much better. So here we're going to kick ahead. Just opposite arm and foot. And if some of the moves are a little hard, just do them a little easier, or just kind of walk in place, or whatever you want to do, just kind of keep moving. If it's too easy, just bump it up a little, maybe add a little hop in it, whatever you'd like, because those plyometrics, that getting off your feet, add so much fat burning and strengthening to your body too. So again, you kind of adjust and do it, but just be careful to not overdo. Great. And now we're just going to punch side to side, just nice and easy. Just kind of bend the knees and punch very slowly. And you don't pop, straighten out the arm too much at the end. So instead of really popping it, just kind of reaching, not stretching it and popping it out there too far. Great. This kind of warmed us up, warmed our shoulders, arms, feet, reaching opposite arms and legs. Just kind of lets you stretch that a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to get started. So again, each time we'll come in between to kind of slow it down a little, catch our breath, and go on to the next. And so again, you can start out nice and easy, make it stronger throughout, or just add as much as you'd like. We're going to reach overhead and just nice and easy again. So if you put music on while we're doing this, you can go a little faster or a little slower, whatever you'd like. Because this is on Facebook, it doesn't let me play regular music because they're licensed. So that's why many times I don't have it on, or I have music, luckily, that isn't copyrighted for some of the slower like yoga classes. Now we'll do double arms. So again, bend your knees, reaching up, keeping the arms out to your sides when you're reaching up, not too much forward. So again, just as comfortably as you can. Really listen to your body. You don't want any pain at all. Now single arms. And now we'll do doubles. So bend those knees a little bit more, reaching up. Back to singles. Just reaching a little farther over. And now doubles. Bend the knees and reach. We'll do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 each side. March in place again. So it kind of gets you loosened up, feeling like you can stretch pretty good, even through the waist and side stretching. Great. Next one, we're going to put our left foot ahead, right one back, and you land on your toe. Don't put your whole foot down each time. Just land on the toe and press back up. Arms reaching forward, weight kind of over the front knee, and we'll crunch and reach. And then we'll go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March in place again when you're ready. Right foot ahead, left one back, landing again on the ball of your foot or your toes, not on the heel. So keep that up, reaching out, and we'll crunch and reach. And 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March in place again. So we're going to take our light weight, or you don't even need a weight because you'll be bending your knees and working your arms anyway. So 2 pound or 3 or lighter is fine. So here we're going to step to the right for 2 and left for 2. Right for 2, left for 2. Right for 2, left for 2, right for 2, left for 2. Now elbow, shoulder height. And just bend those knees a little more. Great. You're really working your hips and thighs and your core, stomach, lower back, everything's strengthening as you're doing this. Great. That's why you don't need any weights in your hands at all if you don't want to. And now I'm going to just bring them down lower and just raise them from the hips up. Bend the knees. Great. And then we're going to go a little higher again, shoulder height. Great. Just 4 more. 3 more. the left, and then march in place. Great. So now we're going to keep hanging on to the weights here. So again, you can keep hanging on to the weights. Even without them, you'll get such a good workout and do not even need them. So here, we're going to reach out, one balance on one leg, and raise up, raise up, raise up. So nice and straight, so your body, you're just trying to balance on that one leg. And then you're going to reach ahead and pull back. And you can also do this with both feet on the floor, or just one toe on the floor, and then lift up as you can. And always you can lower that. Great. And now we're going to switch, so the left leg up. And again, just nice and easy. Just up to the sides. Just on one leg, or you can have one toe down and just raise up as you can. Still going to get a nice stretch, and you're going to really have your core, stomach, waist, hips kind of stabilizing you, strengthening you there. Great. And then we're going to reach ahead and pull back. So again, you can have that foot up and back, or just barely having the toe on the ground, on and off as you can. Great. Do 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Great. March in place now again. So this one, we're going to bend our knees, and here we're going to do undercuts. So just bringing your elbows back from your waist down. You're not moving at all. Hips are nice and steady. Just bringing those elbows back as far as you're comfortable as you punch straight up. So bring it down and up, down and up. Great, right in the center. Great to do with or without weights. Without weights, you could go a tiny bit faster with the same speed as I am. That is great. Now we're going to change it, and we're going to punch kind of with the flat wrist with the weight just underneath, or without, but don't jerk it at the end. So nice and easy. Just do 8 more, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. March in place again. So next one, we're going to reach ahead. So you don't need the weight, so you can hang on to that lighter weight. A 5-pound is quite heavy, so even when you're doing your punches, if you had 5, you'd have to go very slow. You don't want to jerk your arms or hurt your shoulder or anything, so that's why like a 2 or 3 pound weight or no weight at all is the best way to go. So now we're going to just kick ahead and opposite hand. Just tighten your stomach. Keep breathing throughout. Stretch each way if you have a lighter weight or no weight. So from the side, and look like that. So again, usually with a weight, I just do elbows back, pulling it in. Without a weight, you can stretch out. So again, you listen to how you feel, what you feel up to doing. We'll do 2 more, 1 more, march in place. Great. The next one we're going to do is a kickback. And here, you can either just reach out the arms and pull back if you got the weights, or with just your hands with no weights is just fine. That's the way we usually do it. We're just adding a little bit of weights, slowing it down just a tiny bit, or you can reach overhead. So here again, nice and easy. As you can see with weights, I slow it down If you don't have weights, you can speed it up a little and you'll still get a great workout for the whole body. Great. Do forward, pull back. Overhead just for about 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March in place again. Keep it going. Good job. So the next one I'm going to do without weights. You can keep them if you'd like, but it's a little harder. You'll have to go a little bit slower. So here, all we're going to do, bend our knees, reaching to our ankles or toes, so your hips are pressing back. Not like this. Hips are kind of pressing back. And reach toward the shoelaces, reach. And you don't have to jump. Just raise it up or add a little hop if you'd like. And we'll do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Next, we're going to march in place again. So again, listen to your body. May do a few more jumps. When I'm done, get ready to go to the next one so you can kind of play with it the way you'd like. This one, we're going to step right, left, right, left. And you don't have to leave the floor. You can bend forward, not even hopping at all, or you can add the hop. It's surprising how just that little hop just increases that workout so much more. But again, you don't need to, because just moving, bending the knees, hips, amazing for you too. So really kind of just play with it depending on how you feel. Great. You can also just reach over lightly, not even raising the arms as high. And we'll do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March in place again. We're going to slow it down now. So again, you can still, pretend you're jumping rope, not getting off the floor, or add a little hop. And here we're going to just step side to side, kind of slow it down. Just kind of letting your body relax a little. Great. Now we'll do the kick back. Standing in that V, just reaching back, kind of pulling back, reaching, pull back, reach, pull back, reach. Great. So it kind of helps your blood and your breathing, heart rate just cool down a little. Slows down some, not overdoing it though, not too fast. Just enough to loosen up, relax. Great, next we're just gonna step side to side. If your heart rate feels like it's still a little pumping, a little fast, you can just kind of just side to side. Nice and easy, slowing it down. Shoulder height. Keeping those knees a little bent in each step. Really eases your hip and joints, your knees, easier on your body. strengthens the ligaments, tendons, everything supporting your bigger thigh muscles, your glutes, your abdominals, all those side muscles and everything are all working together. Great. Now we're just going to tap the head, nice and easy. Just tapping the toe ahead, so it's just nice and easy. Now we're going to tap the heel ahead. So again, it's just nice and easy. We're bending the knees, reaching the foot ahead, tapping that heel. Just nice and controlled, not real hard, not like really hitting it hard, just nice and easy. Great. And then we're just going to take it to a kick. So just kicking it out. Kind of feels nice, almost like letting out any tightness. Really helps to kind of cool us down. Still, you feel like, and even like at the end here, feel like just walking around a little bit, just to kind of let your body relax. You can even grab some water. Really nice time to grab some weights or soup cans, or if you have 2 water bottles that you may keep at work to do little workouts at your desk or on a break. Just a great way to kind of let you relax, do some weights. So we're going to grab the heavier weight right now. And here we're going to take our time bending our knees, pulling the stomach in for support. So sometimes, I gave my grandson the 8, so I had just a 10 here. Sometimes that feels too heavy on some days. And sometimes I can do a 12 for the bicep curls and I'm fine. But it just depends on how you're feeling. If you have any shoulder issues, always go to a little bit lighter weight. But you want to challenge yourself only if you don't have shoulder or back conditions, so take your time, because what's nice is if you do like one side for 4, 2, breathe out, going up, in, coming down, out, going up, in, coming down, going up. Great. Now we're going to do the other side, shoulder height. So now if this side is one that is a little touchy in the shoulder or arm or anything, you would go lighter and just do about 8, 4 or 8 if it was lighter, but we're going to just do 4, 3, and breathe out, breathe in. So we'll do the left now. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Now we'll do the other side of the cannon. You'll see it won't take long before you feel like you can't do that last one. So breathe out. Breathe in, knees a little soft. Breathe in, breathe out. I don't know if I did 4 already, but okay, so now we're going to do 1 on one side and in, breathe out, breathe in, out. You're going to do 1 more. Okay, so again, do not hurt your shoulder. You're better off going very light. Not real fast, but still breathing in and out as you're going, nice and easy. Just doing more reps is great. And the next one we're going to do is bicep curl. So knees a little bent, pulling the stomach in. And we'll breathe out, going up, and in, going down. Breathe out, going up, in, going down. Elbows right along your sides, locked. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. So again, 5 pounds, 2 soup cans, 2 water bottles. Just do them nice and slow, but just do more. Like do a few after we're done if you're doing lighter weights. But again, don't overdo. You're better off just working those muscles till they get kind of tired where they can't quite reach that last one. And it's going to build your bones stronger and your muscles stronger and firmer. So really it's great to start out doing weights at least 3 to 4 times a week, missing a day in between if you'd like, if you're doing kind of heavier weights till you really tire them. And then for the rest of our lives, we want to do this to be able to walk and move, pick up things, turn, you know, feel better the ways we're moving. So really take your time. I'm gonna set these down. And next, so we did the biceps with the heavier weights. When I do kickbacks, I usually go down to a 5, maybe an 8 sometimes, but normally 5, bending the knees, reaching forward, elbows up. And so you're going to just hang on to them, not gripping them really hard, but you're gonna breathe out, going up, and in, coming down. So don't jerk them at the top, but just extend them and maybe hold them a second or more, and then breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. So you can see your elbows are right by your sides. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. So you can tell your stomach is holding in and pressing, kind of helping to support your hips and waist and back. So really works your whole body so much better. It is amazing. And we'll try to do about 3 or 4 more. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Great, so as many as you can, or you feel like you can't quite raise that last one, really good. And this one we're going to do just arms straight out at the sides. So bend the knees, just raise them out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. If you want to make it a little hard, you can turn the weights, breathe out, breathe in. And again, this one we would normally use like a 3-pound weight. So breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. So listen to your body. If you feel tightness or a pull in the shoulder, don't do that out to the side. You may just turn it to the sides and just do little lifts, nice and straight. But again, listen to how you feel. You do not want to pull a muscle or hurt an old injury or cause a new injury or anything. You want to take your time. The next one we're going to do is we're going to bend forward. And here, you're like a tabletop. So you're going to bend your knees a little bit. Just going to raise your elbows right in alongside you. So I'll breathe in, going down, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, in, breathe out, breathe in. You've seen them do that with the one hand on the bench as they just pull it back just as far as they can on each side, the other side. Breathing out, breathing in. So again, just as far as you're comfortable. Just do about 4 more. Breathe out, 3 more, breathe in, 2 more, breathing out, and in, and 1 more. Great, and then relax. So again, take your time. So you can be near a chair seat or couch seat even, bending and putting one arm and then doing it that way with the one hand position on the chair seat or couch seat. Works really well too. So the next one we're going to do is we're going to just roll our shoulders, great big circles. We're going to kind of stretch it out now, and then we're going to go forward. So again, it kind of helps so much after we've done all that lifting and turning. So this time all we're going to do is we're going to bring our weight so that you just kind of touch, and we're just going to turn, make a figure 8. You can do them a little more apart if you'd like. That's a little easier. You feel like you get a better turn. Or together. All right, we're going to just set these down. We're going to put our right foot back, left foot in front, bending. And here you're going to press the heel down on the floor. So wherever you feel most comfortable, you're going to kind of bring your hips forward a little so you feel the stretch in the front. And you can keep your hands resting on your knee or raise them overhead. switch. Right one ahead, left one back. Heel on the floor, knee bent in front. You're just gonna bring your hips forward a little bit. You may feel it already, great. Or you can raise your arms overhead. But again, listen to how you feel. You can feel that stretch down the front here where the psoas muscle gets tight from sitting so much, not getting stretched. Really helps to so that again, from the side, it's just like this. And then you bring the hip forward a little, and you can feel it through the hip there. Next, we're going to bring our heel ahead, and we're pulling back. So you can do this hanging on the stairs with both heels. So your feet, toes, and part of your ball of your foot are on the step, and you lower your heels and then raise back up, and lower and raise. So here it's just pulling back the heel, balance weight on your knee that's bent, and you're just pulling that toward you, and then raise your chest a little. And you should feel it along the back of that leg. Just switch. Right one ahead, left one back. Weight is back on the bent knee, and you're just pulling that towards you. And then just lift the chest up a little. You'll really feel it along the back of that leg, down to through the Achilles tendon, right down to your heel. Take a deep breath in, and breathe out. Deep breath in, and breathe out. Great. We're just gonna bring our arms forward, just linking them. You can turn them inside out if you'd like, or just raise straight up, reaching back just a little, and forward. So relaxing your body, stretching your arms, really through the shoulders. So you can keep that down, pulling it forward, or breathing out, pull that arm just a little bit away. And relax. So other arm coming across, pulling it in gently. A nice stretch in the shoulders, a little in the back, or you can grab that wrist and pull it away. So on the side, it just looks like that. You're just pulling it still across the chest, but pulling it away. Great. So take your time during the day to kind of stretch, kind of move your feet, kind of loosen up your hands and fingers, rolling great big circles, even great big circles like this. And you think that would be the hardest, but really bringing them together and up and around is a little harder. So again, you would try to do that nice big circle, kind of loosening up. You know, even some people will do where you're kind of rolling the toes, the hips out, doing the other side also. And even just doing circles around. So it just kind of loosens up your body. Those reaching overheads, it's amazing how it keeps your fascia or the muscles or webbing around your joints, muscles, body, organs and everything, keeps them more softened or loose and not tightening up and hardening. So keeping them more agile with you, keeping them moving, and hopefully keeping your body feeling so much better that you get out of bed, you don't just reach for something and think, oh, ow, ow. You may be able to get up, reach for it, pick up things, move, turning back, left or right. So really take care to stretch some, reach, strengthen your body with weights. And thank you for joining.